Okay, guys. First YouTube video ever on the personal. Hi, everyone. My name's Jocelyn, and welcome to my very first personal YouTube channel. Yay! So, for today, I am going to be doing a question and answer video. So, I went onto my Instagram, and I did a question poll, and I just told everybody to put some Q&A topics and I would be answering them in today's video, and that's exactly what you guys did. I had to put them in a little composition book because I'm using my phone to record this right now, but I'm gonna be reading off these topics and we're gonna get straight to it. So let's go! First question of the video is, why is Jollibee so good? And for those of you that don't know what Jollibee is basically a Filipino fast food chain. Think of it as like a Filipino McDonald's, but it's way better than McDonald's. The fried chicken is good, the gravy's good, the mango drinks that they have are good, their desserts are so bomb, the adobo bomb. Like, it's something that you guys need to try, for sure. And why is it so good? I don't know. It's Filipino food. Filipino food never misses. Yeah. Next question is Whataburger or In-N-Out? In-N-Out. 100%. I'm sorry to anybody that thinks Whataburger is good. You're lying to yourself. You're lying to your family. You're lying to everybody. You're lying to everybody in the world. Especially yourself. If you think that Whataburger is good. I don't know what it is about Whataburger. I just hate it. I've had the burgers. I've had the chicken tenders. I've had basically almost everything on their menu. The only thing that I happen to like from Whataburger is their breakfast taquitos. Those are the only things that I think are really good. Those smack, by the way. If you do end up going to Whataburger, dumb decision. If you get the breakfast taquitos, bomb. They're so good. And the Dr. Pepper shake is pretty good. Other than that, In-N-Out. You got the Neapolitan shake, you got the double, you got the animal style fries. Like, what more could you want from a burger place, honestly? And the burgers are just so good. They're so much better than Whataburger. The patty melt doesn't compete. Next question. Okay. The next question is my favorite thing about each of the triplets. And for those of you that are like, triplets, what triplets? Go onto YouTube, go to your search bar, type in Sturniolo triplets, and watch a few videos. Best decision you'll ever make in your life, first of all. Second of all, I literally met them on Sunday. I went to the Versus tour, because they're on tour right now. I went to the Versus tour, and I saw them in Colorado, and I did like a meet and greet with them. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day, because you mentioned the Sturniolo triplets to me, and you're opening a can of worms. So the Sturniolo triplets consists of Nick, Matt, and Chris.
And then what you saying, how you miss me? Yeah, you miss me, and all the things that we did.
So I'm going to be giving you guys my favorite things about each of them. I'll start with Nick. And for Nick, I've always said this just because, like, I love Nick so much. Nick is very much himself. He is his own individual, his own person, and he does not care what anybody else thinks. Like, he's so passionate about what he talks about. No matter, it could be like the stupidest thing or like the actual like most political thing in the world. And Kid has his opinion. He's dying on the hill for it. Like, you want to tell him that the sky is purple, but he knows for a fact that the sky is blue. He's going to convince you at the end of the day that the sky is blue. Nowadays, a lot of people are really influenced by like what people say, what people do. And I feel like Nick is kind of just like not one of those people. And I love it so much. So yeah, that's my favorite thing about Nick. Okay, so next is Matt. For those of you that don't know, Matt has his own personal YouTube channel where he voices his struggles and how he copes with his anxiety and his mental health. And it's just something that I really admire about him. It's so admirable because he's helped so many people. Whether he knows it or not, he's helped a lot of people. And it's not even that like he's their therapist and he's like giving them advice. It's literally just him voicing like, this is what I do. I don't know if it'll help, but this is what I do and it helps me. I just love how open he is about like, he has bad days, he has good days, and he has just like, he's so open about it. And I feel like sharing more experiences can help people relate with each other so much more. And even if like Matt can't help them, they're gonna find somebody in like the comment section or like one of the fans is gonna be like, you know what, like I actually relate with you a lot, like let's talk about it, you know? And I feel like that's so amazing that he can do that, you know? So that's my favorite thing about Matt. So my favorite thing about Chris is I just absolutely adore his personality. I love how goofy and energetic he can be, but I also love like when he kind of gets like deep and he like talks about his feelings, or he talks about like things that he's really passionate about. I love everything about Chris. I love everything about all three of them. Chris is the one that like will mainly have me like cracking up watching their videos, like dying, because he's just so funny. But it's like there's also some videos where like he gets kind of personal about like himself as an individual and like apart from them as triplets, and it just makes me appreciate them a whole lot more. It's opening a can of worms. This is all I have to say for now, but those are my favorite things about all of them. Next question was my favorite quote to live by. And this one is actually from my dad. And my dad, he has like a lot, he's like such a philosopher. You know what I mean? He just stays thinking all the time. And the main thing that he told me that like I've actually taken to heart, it's like I take very little things to heart, because like words are so powerful, yes, but like there's very few things that like I will actually like take away and be like, oh, I live by this. He was talking to me about like career stuff, you know what I mean? Like my job and like what I'm gonna be doing. He literally told me, make sure you pick something that you're gonna wake up and enjoy. Don't wake up and hate wanting to go to work. It's common sense, obviously, but there's a lot of people that wake up and they just don't want to go to work. They hate their job. They hate what they do. They wish they were doing something else. They wish that they followed another career path. Wake up and love what you're going to do. And that's exactly what I want to do. You know what I mean? Like I want to wake up and love to go to work. Wake up and love to do what you're going to do. Don't wake up hating it. Thanks, Dad. Okay, so next question is my favorite childhood movie. Definitely Monsters, Inc. I absolutely adore Monsters, Inc. When I was little, my mom and my dad took me to Disneyland and I was dressed up like Boo, and obviously like Disneyland has a Monsters Inc. ride. All of the workers were like interacting with me when I was little, and they would be like, oh my god, like Boo, you came home, stuff like that. I just love Monsters Inc. It's such a cute movie. It never misses. I love the relationship between Sully and Boo. I love Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. is a really good movie, and if you haven't seen it, first of all, you're under a rock. Second of all, go watch it. It's a really good movie. Next question is my favorite Call of Duty Zombies. And this one I feel like is more of a nostalgia thing for me. This is by far like the one that I played the most. Black Ops 2 Zombies is forever gonna resonate with me in my heart. It came out when I was in middle school, I think, or it was around when I was in middle school. My cousin and I used to play it all the time. And then because of my cousin, it helped me make friends in middle school. So like my friend Christian, I don't know if you're watching this, but hey, remember our Black Ops 2 days? I would play Black Ops 2 Zombies with my friend Christian a lot in middle school. And Transit. Come on. Ow. Transit. Like, even the loading music, it just brings me back. Like, I get in like this headspace of like, oh my god, I'm like 11 again, waiting for this game to load up. And it was so much fun. I loved Transit. I loved Mob of the Dead. I like they had so many good maps on Black Ops 2. Like all of the DLCs and like the regular one, like so good. Honorable mention, I don't know why this just like struck a memory for me. In Black Ops 1, I think, there was like a cutscene with like John F. Kennedy and stuff like that. And one of the maps is like you're protecting the president from the zombie thing, and you can play as John F. Kennedy. Honorable mention. I don't know why. Especially when I was little, I had like such an obsession with like John F. Kennedy, especially with the way that he got assassinated and everything like that. I don't know why that. I need to stop. Next question. What are your future plans for the YouTube? And to be completely honest, I don't know. Plain and simple, I don't know. Because I feel like it would just kind of like come naturally. Like I would just think of something and be like, oh, I should make a video about this. And then I'll make a video about it. I don't know. I'd love to have my friends on here, and I'd love to do challenges or like maybe do like little tiny vlogs here and there to like kind of show you like guys like a day in my life or something like that. But as of right now, I really truly have no plans other than just like this one and then seeing how it does. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I'd love to try them out. Okay, so the next question is, if I had to play somewhere else besides outfield, what position would I play? And for those of you that don't know, I play softball. Well, for those of you that don't know, well, I mean, I guess I have some of my friends watching this. For those of you that don't know, I play softball. I played in high school. And then even after I graduated, I started playing on like an adult league with my mom. And it's like a lot of like family people that I play with, but it's really fun. I really enjoy it. And yes, I play outfield. I mainly play left field. Like, left field is my position, I guess. But if I had to choose another position, I'd probably say first base. Because, so I have a team that I play with on Sundays and I have a team that I play with on Wednesdays. And the Wednesday teams, like, whenever we don't have enough girls or whenever there's not enough girls showing up, they'll put me at first base. And my mom plays first base. So I've seen my mom play and she'll give me pointers or whatever when I need them. But first base is actually really fun to me. I've always thought that infield was so scary because it's like you have zero time to react to the ball compared to like being in outfield. Because like in outfield, you get a pop fly, you have time to like run and get under it and like think about where you're gonna go next. You know what I mean? Or like even with grounders too, like you get to it, you throw it to the person that's literally like jumping up and down for you to throw it at them, and it's said and done. Infield, you have to memorize like so many different plays, and then like there's so many different situations that could happen. There's like certain places where you're supposed to stand. It's too much for me. But first base, I actually have a lot of fun playing first base. So if I had to play any other position other than outfield, I would say first base. Next question is my top 5 music artists. And this is a really hard question anytime anybody asks me, only for the fact of like, you gotta give me a genre. And like, I can't give you my 5 all-time favorites because like, my favorite depends on the day, the mood I'm in. What did I eat for breakfast that morning? What did I go to sleep listening to? You know what I mean? So, I mean, I can try. I'll try and mix a little bit of all of my music tastes in here. Number 1, I'll probably say Kendrick Lamar. And somebody really close to me actually really put me on Kendrick Lamar. And I knew all of like the mainstream songs, but I never took the time to listen to like all of his other stuff. And I actually really enjoy it. But yeah, somebody really put me onto Kendrick Lamar, and I appreciate them for it every single day because Kendrick Lamar is really good. Next, I'll probably say Daniel Caesar. I love Daniel Caesar just because his voice is so... his voice is so smooth. I love his tone, and like his lyrics are so poetic and beautiful, and the songs are just so like intimate. I don't know, man. I just loved it. I love me some Daniel Caesar. He's so good. If you guys don't know who Daniel Caesar is, please give him a listen. He's really good. Third, I'll probably say Olivia Rodrigo. It's literally the fact that like her lyrics are so relatable, and her albums really got me through my tough times. Like when Sour came out, bro, she was speaking my truth. She was speaking my heartbreak and my pain. And that's all I gotta say about that. My 4th favorite, I'll probably say, Migos. I love Migos so much. The ad-libs, I have them memorized. And I don't know, I love the beats that they use. I love watching them perform. Migos are just such really good performers. And then the carpool karaoke that they did with James Corden, they're so funny, bro. Like the fact that they can like think of the ad-libs and everything like that, just off the fly, like off the Chrome Dome. I appreciate it. It's so good. I love Migos. For my last one, BTS. For sure. And for those of you that are like, ew, she likes K-pop, she likes Korean music. Guys, give them a listen, please. They have really good music. And even if you don't like the group music, all of them have solo projects that they work on. Give them a listen, like actually. And I promise you're gonna find at least one that you're like, kind of fire. So give them a chance, please. Thank you. Next question. Okay, guys, last and final question for this video. If I could bring back 3 dead celebrities, who would I bring back and why? So, first one is gonna be Elvis for sure. I'm so obsessed with music from like the 50s and the 60s, even like earlier than that. Because I don't know why it's always just been like a fascination for me. Like it's just like music back then was so insane. And I love Elvis's voice. It matured so much over time, and you can really tell in his music from like when he first came out with his first song on like the Louisiana Hayride to like right up until he died. Elvis matured through his music, and then he's so good. He's really, really, really good. And I wish that he would have been able to make a little bit more music before he died, because he was so young too. Oh my God. I know that Stan Lee, like, he was already older and like it was his time, but Stan Lee, I just loved him. I missed seeing his little cameos, like his little tiny cameos in like all of the recent Marvel movies that came out. He's just so cute. And he gave birth to like the best franchise out there. You know what I mean? Like if I could bring back Stan Lee, I definitely would. For sure. Ooh. The actor that played Dumbledore, he just recently died. But the actor that played Dumbledore in the Harry Potter movies, bro, he's supposed to live for forever. I'm such a Harry Potter nerd, and like hearing that Dumbledore died, I was literally like, guys, I'm not okay. Because what are we gonna do at Hogwarts without him? What are me and the homies gonna do without Dumbledore at Hogwarts? But he shaped those movies. Like he is the glue for those movies. I love Dumbledore, guys, and I love Harry Potter. So definitely Elvis, Stan Lee, and the actor that played Dumbledore. And that's gonna do it for all of these questions. I really want to appreciate everybody that went onto my Instagram and answered the question poll and gave me these questions, because these questions are actually really good and I had a good amount of things to say about them. So I could stretch out this video. But yeah, I really appreciate everybody that answered. And then also, I'm just gonna take a little moment to say that I really want to try and like be more active on my personal YouTube. So if you guys have like ideas or anything like that you want to like relay back to me, please do so. I have an Instagram and I'll put it right here. And I also have a TikTok. So my TikTok will be right here. You can choose either of these platforms to kind of like reach out to me and be like, hey, I think that you would really like this video idea. Or like, maybe you should try this in your next video, you know? I'm more than open to criticism or to advice because I'm new to this and I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys could subscribe, hit the notifications, like, comment, all that good stuff, because I really do want to like actually do something with this and not just have like one video on my channel. I'd love to like have a schedule and things that I'm gonna do and bring in all of my friends to like do challenges and stuff. So yeah, just let me know, guys, please. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and